Pokemon. Things get worse when Team Rocket's grand entry wakes the whole hive. However, Ash manages to dodge the Beedrill swarm, and he finds his Metapod. But it looks like our little bug friend is not happy with Ash abandoning him. But just a short while later, the little cocoon soon realizes that he's wrong, and protects Ash from a Beedrill attack. In the process, it evolves into a beautiful Butterfree, and uses Sleep Powder to knock out the rampaging Beedrill. Samurai Boy congratulates Ash and shows the direction of Pewter City. He declines, finishing their Titanic Metapod versus Metapod battle, admitting Ash showed him what it really means to be a Pokemon master. The next episode starts with Team Rocket digging a pitfall trap for Ash, but in typical Team Rocket fashion, they somehow manage to hilariously fall right into it. Brilliant planning, as always. Finally, Ash, Misty, and Pikachu arrive at Pewter City, where an eccentric old guy, Flint, shows them the Pokemon Center. However, when Ash is pumped up to defeat the gym leader, he wastes no time mocking Ash's plan to challenge Brock. Brock being the Pewter Gym leader. At the Pewter Gym, Brock schools Ash on all the official rules and regulations for gym battles. Despite Pikachu's efforts, Brock's massive rock snake, Onix, totally overwhelms the little mouse, forcing Ash to forfeit the match to prevent Pikachu from getting squeezed into a pancake. A dejected Ash runs into Flint again, who secretly takes the kid to an electric plant to supercharge Pikachu's powers. In the rematch, Ash's Pidgeotto was swiftly overpowered by Brock's Geodude, but our supercharged Pikachu manages to knock out Geodude, setting up a rematch against Onix. Due to an electrical fire caused by Pikachu, the sprinkler system activates, weakening Onix, which allows Pikachu to pull off a shocking upset. However, Ash realizes that it's unfair, and graciously accepts the loss against Brock. Touched by Ash's generosity, Brock awards him with the coveted Boulder Badge. That's when Flint finally reveals himself as Brock's father. He gives Brock his blessing to go pursue his dreams while he looks after his children back home. Brock joins Ash in his journey, with Misty angrily chasing them for compensation for her bike. I don't blame her. Bikes are expensive. In the episode Clefairy and the Moonstone, our heroes Ash, Brock, Misty, and Pikachu are on the road to Cerulean City. But they can't just stroll through without running into some crazy situation. As they're walking along, they find a guy, Seymour, getting attacked by a bunch of Zubats. Lucky for him, Ash and his Pikachu were there to save the day. After the rescue, Seymour starts telling him this theory about the Moonstone being from outer space, and giving Pokemon super cool powers. Now, I know what you're thinking. This dude sounds nuttier than a fruitcake. Just then, Team Rocket jump in to snatch that Moonstone for themselves, but they soon get blown away by Ash's Pokemon. But on their second try, they take the whole Moonstone and try to run away. The Clefairy then tracks them down and uses the Metronome attack, blowing them away and shattering the Moonstone into tiny pieces. But, just like every cloud has a silver lining, with the help of these shattered moonstones, some of the Clefairy evolve into Clefable. Seymour decides to hang around with his new Clefable buddies in the forest. With their new friend living the dream, Ash, Misty, Brock, and Pikachu say goodbye, and they head off towards Cerulean City. But along the way, they spot a message from Ash's rival Gary, calling him a total loser. Looks like our hero has to do a lot to catch up. Next episode, get ready for some wet and wild adventures in Cerulean City. Oh, wait, looks like someone isn't that happy to head to the city. Who is that, though? It's none other than Misty, who tries to convince Ash and Brock into skipping her hometown altogether. But they don't care, and they just move on. Meanwhile, Team Rocket were up to no good as usual. They sneak into some building and steal a gigantic vacuum machine that they plan on using it to, of course, steal some Pokemon. The next day, Ash and Brock walk around Cerulean City and find out that Misty is no longer following them. At the gym, Ash hit the jackpot, and the three gym leaders turn out to be some talented sisters putting on a water ballet show. When asked for a battle, the sisters refuse because their Pokemon are already crushed by other palette trainers. Just when they're about to give the Cascade Badge, Misty storms in as the fourth surprise sister. To make up for her sister's slacking, Misty challenges Ash to a battle herself. But first, she had to take down her older sisters just to get them to take this Pokemon battle seriously. Finally, it was time for the main battle. Misty versus Ash in a 2-on-2 water war. But hold on, it looks like our buddy Pikachu won't fight against Misty. So Ash uses Butterfree, but is soon taken down by Misty Staryu. It was time for Pidgeotto to step up against Starmie. The battle was going well, and Ash was about to win. But of course, Team Rocket had to come barging in with their stolen vacuum. They tried to suck up all the water Pokemon, but Pikachu blasts Team Rocket yet again to oblivion. In the end, Misty's older sister hands Ash the Cascade Badge, even though her little hothead sister refuses to admit that he would have won anyway.